Mangwanani akanaka. Muri seiko kwese kwamuri. Tinokutendai, tinokuchingamidzai zvikuru kwazvo to our channel. Channel yedu ndeye kudiscuss about the existence, the living of all things. Takananga to the truth, the source of all things. The source of all things. As we are believing, our belief system should be so powerful so that it can produce some of the deeds which is acceptable in the true nature of God. Believing system kutenda, the true believing systems only comes after you hear a true word of God with a proper and true hearing. There is a zvakawanda zvinhu zvacho zvakawanda kana ukanzwa shoko raMwari nenzira isina kunaka, zvisinei nokuti wariparidza ariparidza rakanaka, asi iwo ukarinzwa nenzira which is not good, automatically that word rawanzwa iroro richasanganiswa with the spirit of production which is inside you, in every human being. That's why inside the body of a human being we've got the fire, we've got the water, we've got the air, we've got everything which is around us, we've got inside our heart. So kana ukanzwa a word of God zvisiri munzira yakanaka, that word rinobereka my-emotionals. So my-emotionals ndo anenge akubudisa kuti warinzwa sei. Ukarinzwa in a good way, rinobereka futi zvibereko. Everything rinobereka zvibereko. Zvibereko zvakanaka ndo zvakupuruvha kuti warinzwa zvakanaka. Zvibereko zvakashata ndo zvakupuruvha kuti mahwiro awarita haasi iwo. Because the word of God is always good and always perfect and always truth. You can't say ndakarinzwa, but you are doing bad things, you are living what you not die, and you say after that you take the title ekuti Jesus sechekutsamira. Let me explain for your own information. The word or the name Jesus, there is a word Jesus, there is a name Jesus. There are two things. To those who worship in the name, a name, it is something which represents you. Let me explain further in Shona. Chinhu chinonzi zita ndechekuti chero usipo kana vanhu vachida kutaura nezvako, if they mention your name, rinomirira humwe hupresent hwako, wototaura nezvako wotopedza nekuda kwezita. Uri kuona? But a word haritauri nezvako. For example, my name is Love More. If people takes a name Love More and describe the word love more, they can describe a word, not I myself. But when they take it with the quality, your name, we are discussing about love more, they can talk about me. Or no? So, I am not a preacher, but I'm just a researcher. We are researching, and I am researching. We are looking in many books to provide the proof, archaeological evidence of the existence of the true word of God. we look inside the word. Why? What caused kuti those people vakanga vaine shoko, a word of God, they were killed. After they were killed, then someone come and say, this is a word from the same person. But for your own information, those were your enemies, because you are the one who contribute pakuburawa kwavo. Then you come out with such words. I am not saying don't listen from what else, but I am saying check in every word you hear. Check in every word the truth of the word, the truth of the existence of the word. There are a lot of books. Some of them, mamwe acho akatomensheniwa even in the Bible. Mamwe acho akamensheniwa in the Bible. Mamwe acho anozomensheniwa mubhuku rakamensheniwa muBible. And there are a lot of. So we have to understand the context of the story. I am saying the Christianity of Jesus is the correct one. The Christianity which comes from Jesus is the correct Christianity. And also the Messianic which comes from YAhSHUA Ha-Messia-Yah ben Elokim is the correct one. But the Christianity which was made by a man tried to Christianize everything in his own, not from YAhSHUA, not from Jesus. That is not the true Christian. How do we know that this is the true Christian? The context of the story. Let me explain this. We can read some of the verses. They can be like they are contradicting itself. But let me explain this. It is not the contradiction, but it means inside you there is an improper understanding about the word. The word is a word. Every story, every which is channeled by a word, we have to understand the context of the word. That is why we are here. That is why we are talking right now. If you are going to pray, kana uchinda kunonamata at first, tanga waziva wauri kuda kunonamata, tanga waziva zvauri kuda kunonamatira, tanga waziva kuti wandiri kuenda kunonamata anodavira here, haadaviri here, anodavira sei, so that usazoita confusion kana iye akudavira iwe usingazvioni, kana kuti otaura iwe ukasazvinzwa. Unofana kutanga wazvigadzira iwe for yourself. That is the context of the story. According to the commentaries of the word, when YAhSHUA Ha-Messia-Yah ben Elokim said, the Jesus, Son of God, Yesu, YAhSHUA Yesu, mwanakomana wamwari, pakati kana ukaona usingawirirani hama yako uchinda kunopa chipo paaritari. What is hama yako? What does the word hama means? What is the meaning? Hama inotangira pai. Relativity, the relationship. There is a type of a relationship, but that type of a relationship, it includes blood. Zvinonosanganisa umwe hwepo hweropa. If in Shona, muchikaranga kana chikanzi hama yako, tiri kutaura pamusoro pe a deep relationship inotori nechokuita neropa, which is something which is connected pauriwo. So how can you go to pray while inside your head there is a still type of Christianity which is not the Christianity of Yeshua. How can you talk to the creator of heaven and earth, the Kadosh Baruch Hu, whilst inside your believing system there is no a context of the story? It means what you are doing is not it. But a proof of this you can read from your own Bible, that if kana ukanamata usina faith, kunamata uko kwa kushanda. What is the faith? What is the faith? Iyo faith kana isina mabasa haishandi. So what is a faith in mabasa? Mabasa anobva from faith. Faith iripo mumunhu wese, but inoda a cultivate of a true word of God so that it can become a true faith. A faith is like a ground. You can have faith. You can have faith. But a faith is a ground. So it's your task to maintain a team and follow the temple on that ground. It's your task. So your faith must be a true faith which can produce mabasa. Thank you. Shalom Aleichem.